felzbug, and I'm back with another review. Oh man, and this one I'm real excited for. Now, as you might know, most of the Transformers 4 figures are kinda, well, let's just be honest, they're kinda meh. I mean, they're not the worst figures ever, but they're meh. So, yeah, I weren't gonna pick up the leader class because I didn't like the way it looked. But shockingly, at the store where I get Transformers from, the Japanese version is cheaper than the American one. Now, that's not due to the fact that, wow, the Japanese is so cheap, but rather that the Hasbro is so expensive. Yeah, so, well, it's only, this one was actually what? I think about $6 cheaper than the American one. But the price of the American one is somewhere about, I think it's about $75. Yeah, it's around that range, 70 to 75, and that's crazy for a leader class. It's just way too high. But yeah, so I got this one, and man, oh man, this paint job really makes the figure pop. I mean, just really looks fantastic and amazing. But much like Transformers 3, Transformers 4, well, they just went with the same packaging, but they did actually change a few things, like at the bottom where it says Optimus Prime, it has the Japanese AD01. Optimus Prime, yeah, movie advance. So you can see that. And you can see the 1950. And that's not 1950 US dollars, you know. That's not 1950 as in $19.50. That's 1,950 NT dollars. So if you check that online, you can find out how much it cost me. Alright, Handy Hands, can you turn that please? Thank you, Handy Hands. So we have the side, and it's just like the other boxes. And one more time. And there you go in the back. And it's got the same information as the Americani one. So we have Optimus Prime has long believed that freedom is the right of all sentient beings. He has never wavered from his belief, no matter what has befallen him in battle. Once again, ready to defend the people of his adopted planet Earth, the unyielding Autobot commander prepares for the battle that will allow the Autobots to reclaim their role as Earth's honored protectors. Sword of Judgment, Victor Shield, also available, Grimlock. Well, that's another story. I didn't see that guy. But yeah, there it is. And movie advanced again at the bottom there. And yeah, 20 steps. So there you go. Let's and of course there's no techie specs again. I'm sad about that. Oh well. So let's go turn it around. And yeah, so I think we'll just get to open them up and hurry up through this. And also I'm going to be having the let's see, movie advanced. Hold on, I'll just start up there. Handy Hands, can you just start up there? Yeah. I'm also going to do later on, I'm going to do this Revenge of the Fallen, which I thought it was going to be the leader class, but it's a Voyager, and I don't remember a Voyager that looked like this. That's just me. And also one more, because I really didn't like the American paint job for the deluxes. Representing the deluxes, wow, we have Crosshairs. Yeah, and he does look much better. So I'm going to try to get those reviews out real fast for you. So, yeah, that's about it. So, let's get to open them up and check him out. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Man, I love these Japanese toys. Alright, and here we have AD01 in its vehicular mode. And it is still, if you can see this over here, a Western Star. Still has that there, and a lot of nice chrome on it, which always looks good. And I really all around it is pretty nice, I gotta say. I mean, even the Autobot symbol right there, Even that Autobot symbol does look good. I mean, just all the way around. Wow, just tons of chrome. And a pretty nice sized vehicle. Now you might wonder how big. Well, it's much smaller than the first edition right here. If you can see just the difference in size. Yeah, the first edition was much beefier. And let's go back here. If you can see, let me move that there. Yeah, it's about a tire's length difference, but here you have the nice shiny hubcaps, whereas here is the dull gray. And here the chrome is in the right spots. It's up on smokestacks. It's on these side parts here. And right here. I don't know what that is. And of course on the grill. And the original one had it on the grill too. But I like the way this looks much better. Really nice job. So let me get the first edition out. And it rolls really well. And it does have at the bottom, it does have storage for the sword. So yeah, and one more thing I think is pretty cool. And I don't know if I don't think it's rubber, but it could be plastic. But they actually, yeah, look at that. It actually comes off. So it's actually some kind of tire on there. And that's really good. I just noticed there's a Western Star symbol right there. Alright, yeah, flames. And just really does look good all the way around. Yeah, I wish the windshield were a different color than the yellow, but it's alright. So, yeah, there he is. So, let's get him into his Robotnik mode. Alright. Alright. So, let's get Optimus into his robot mode. So, first thing, remove the shield from the back. And pull out the sword, which is under here. And I do like that they have the storage. That's always a plus. So now we're going to come up here to the top and just pull that one out there. And once we pull that guy out there, the next thing we're just going to simply go and do is take out his sides. Because that's just real easy to do that then. And for me, I separate the chest right there, and that's gonna allow this to release so you can get the arms. And this isn't the official, man, I love those ratchets, but this is the way I do it. So yeah, pull down there. Now once we do that, we're gonna have to rotate the chest. So we're going to just rotate, not the chest, but the feet. Yeah, rotate the waist around, I should say. So that way you can get to the feet. And I think this is why it's the order it's in, because otherwise you get it all mixed up like this. But it's flexible. Alright, right there like this. And then what I really like, is, okay, so this part here, you undo, and then what we're going to do is just flip it around this way, and then this rotates back over here. So, flip it around, and then it rotates back here. So, you just kind of take that piece there and just push it up against the side there. That's good enough. And pull out his foot. And we're going to once again do the same thing. Flip this up. And then we're going to come around here. And we're going to flip around this way. Flip out the foot. And over here. Flip around his foot to here. This guy back here like this. So now we've almost got him. And we now could take his arms and we could just turn them so that his fists are forward. Take this waist piece, flip it down, and you can separate his shoulder pads, and they just go down like this. So we have right here, and then what we have is just push down, and there goes the head that just pops up awesomely like that. Now I do know that, okay, push down here and that condenses to there. And once we do that, now the odd part, and it's that this part comes in and you separate this like this, and I guess it's supposed to be like yeah, so you move his foot forward a little bit so that way it sets a little better. So it's like this, and it's like kind of like the skirt of his I don't know what that is, armor. So there and there, and there you have AD01 Optimus Prime, and man, this paint job makes all the difference. In my opinion, it really does. Oh, and I forgot, you gotta turn his tires around. So there you go. So yeah, once you do all that, then what you have is, wow, Optimus Prime. And then we take his sword of judgment, and we can put his hand over here, and we could take that shieldy thing, and we can plug it in right on this arm here. So there you go. And don't worry, we're gonna get close up. But yeah, there it is, and it does look rather nice. I like this much better than the first edition. So let's get the close. Oh man. And there you go, just to get a good look at the details on that. And look how great that paint job does look. I mean, there are miles apart between this and the Hasbro version, in my opinion. I mean, I absolutely love the way this guy looks. And I weren't sure about him at first, but man, am I ever glad I bought him. Really fantastic. I mean, look at that. I mean, the details on him, especially that face, are amazing. And the colors really do work. I mean, just wow. I love they have the chrome in the right spots. Really works. This nice metallic paint for the chest, and this nice metallic silver that really works. Instead of getting a lot of this gray plastic, they painted, I think, everything. Hands, except for right here, this elbow joint, that's not painted. And let's see what else. Also a joint. The joints you can't see pretty much aren't painted, but everything else is painted on them, and it just makes the figure look really nice. And this is fantastic. Now, articulation wise, well, I'm sure he's limited by some things. So we have the elbow that goes all, the shoulder goes all the way around 360. Underneath that shoulder, or at the shoulder, he's got clickety, and above the elbow, he has rotation all the way around, and he's got a pretty good clickety elbow, and he has thumb movement. Yeah, his thumb does open and close. You know, slides open, slides outward like that, and closes. So he does have thumb movement. He's got these things, but they can move out of the way so you can get to the legs. And of course he has waist articulation because of transformation. Now these skirts are going to really hinder a bit, but yeah. You could go all the way around. Nice ratchets. Above the knee he's got a swivel. And he's got ratcheted knee at 90 degrees. A little bit more 90 looks like. And there you go. And his leg will come off just like that. It'll pop right out. And you can put it right back in like that. And he has tilt right here for his foot. and a little bit sway. So there you go. I mean, wow. And just for comparison, to see the difference, because some people got suckered into, oh man, like me. I thought, oh man, the first edition is going to be great, and then the next one they're going to make lamer, but this is a vast improvement over the first edition. So here it is, and there's the first edition next to him. And yeah, the first edition is much bigger, but yeah, he loses a lot. I mean, he does look nice, and I did end up liking this figure, but I mean, look at that backpack back there. This is still big, but they made uses for the sides, so it skirts on them. That's why it needs to be there. But overall, yeah, this is a much better looking figure than this one. So let's get to the summation. Alright, time for the summation. Now, what do I think about Optimus Prime AD01, the leader class? Well, man, oh man, this is a vast improvement over the first edition. I mean, really, really nice. I mean, I really like the way he looks, and I really enjoy him. And I really weren't going to get the leader class, but when I saw the price on this one and I just saw the colors, and I was like, wow, that do look good. So for me, this one's just a slam dunk. I mean, it's so easy to choose. Well, cheaper than the Hasbro version, Takara's superior paint job, and makes it look really worth the money, and I don't feel cheated buying this at all. And yeah, so probably, yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of you, first edition. Yeah, I don't need you no more. This guy is taking care of all my Transformer needs now. So yeah, is it nice? Yes, very nice. Is he shiny? Man, is he shiny. Do you see all this metallic paint on him? I mean, wow, he couldn't get none more shiny. Well, unless it was all chrome, but that's not going to happen. Is he good? Yeah, extremely good. So we have a nice, shiny, and good toy. Nice job, Takara. I mean, you really made something that I can really sink my teeth into. You get it? Because sink my teeth, because I'm about to... Oh man. Oh, that's Transformer goodness. Good toy. Good toy. Bye. Yeah, I ain't finished with it yet. Oh man. That is good stuff. Good. You ain't gone yet? Oh man. Bye!